In today's video, I am going to be giving you 5 passing plays that you can use with your 5-on-5 flag football team. These are very simple plays and can get you some extra yards, so let's get down and let's check this out. Really quickly, if you want your team to be more fit and more in shape and stronger, make sure to go check out my vertical jump training book that is down in the description below so that your receivers can be much faster, but also be able to jump much higher so that they can catch that football. So let's get down and let's check out these football plays. So in this first play, obviously, we are going to be looking at player 5 blocking if this is a blocking league. If not, he is going to sprint 5 yards up and he is going to be looking to go either to the left or right depending on what his defender is doing. I personally really like it when players can read and react to what their defenders are trying to do. Next, player 3 is going to be going up about 10 yards past the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be cutting across the field. This is going to give us a nice option down the middle of the field, and at the exact same time, I want player 2 and 4 to cross. This way, what we are at least trying to do right now is to preoccupy the defense towards the sidelines, because player 2 in this case and player 5 are going this way, and player 4 and player 5 are going this way. There's not much happening right here except for player 3. So if we can get their defense to essentially leave player 3 wide open, we're going to be doing pretty good. Now, if this is a blocking league, 5 will be blocking yet again. If not, he is going to be sprinting straight downfield. At this time, we are going to be having player 2 go 5 to 10 yards up, and he's going to be cutting back towards the line of scrimmage, towards his left side. And player 3 and 4 are both going to be going about 10 yards past the line of scrimmage, and they're going to be doing essentially out routes towards the sidelines. What we're actually trying to look for here is some open passes towards the sidelines so that we can get some extra yardage up the side. You could also use this to be able to run out of bounds to stop the clock if the clock is something that you, of course, have in your league. I've seen a few leagues where they just go by possessions. You get so many possessions, but most leagues do use a clock. Now, this is a really tight formation, but what we're looking at here is after player 1 gets that ball, we're going to be looking at player 4 and 2 just splitting out. Player 5 is going to be sprinting downfield, and then he's going to be maybe about 10 yards, 15 yards, and he's going to be cutting out either left or right depending on what his defender is doing. At the exact same time, we're going to fake the handoff to player 3, and he's going to be running down. If this is a blocking league, he would be blocking, but if not, he would be running downfield. Now, the idea here is everyone's going to be hopefully worried about player 3, and if player 1 can kind of like run out towards the right or left side, depending on which side player 5 cut out to, let's say player 5 cut out towards that right side, this gives player 1 the option to pass to potentially player 4 or potentially downfield to player 3 to player 5. We could also have player 3 cut across the field as well and give another third option for player 1 to pass to, of course, if this is not a blocking league. Now, in our fourth play that I'm going to be showing, again, blocking league, player 5 blocks. If not, he's going to be running just straight out to the left or right. Player 3, however, is going to go 10 to 15 yards up, cut across the field. Player 2 is going to do essentially an out route, and player 4 is going to be doing a Hail Mary. Now, the idea here, what I want to see is if we have player 5 go out towards this left side, we're going to be really looking for either player 2 or player 5. If player 5 goes to his right instead, and we have player 4 downfield, depending on what the defense is doing, if player 4 is pulling the defense out, then 5 and 3 may be open. If these two players are pulling the defense down to them, player 4 may be open downfield. Now again, if this is a blocking league, 5 is going to be blocking, if not running right or left. This is going to be, again, another fake dribble or a fake handoff to player 2. And we're going to be having player 3 cross and player 4 cross. The hopeful idea is somebody has a miscommunication on defense, and we're going to have player 2 run straight downfield. So now If player 3 and 4 have drawn out the defense away from the middle, player 2 may be wide open going down middle. If they don't, we may have opportunities on the right side for 3 and 5, or we may have an opportunity for 4. Personally, I would have, if player 5 went out to the right side, player 1 also sprinting out towards that right side, which gives him options downfield. I hope that these plays help your team. If you want a stronger team, make sure to go check out the vertical jump training book that is down in the description below for a much stronger team. You can hand it out to your players and they can become much stronger. I'll see you guys again in my next video.